this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and today we're on the island of Barbados. And what I signed up for to do today is not much of a tour. It's really going to be a beach day, and they're going to do a barbecue out on the beach for us, and the ride into town may be interesting. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to be able to see on this tour, but I will show you whatever there is and certainly get some good beach scenes, so you can find out what the beaches are like here on the island of Barbados. Now the tour is not leaving until around midday, so this morning I have been watching out onto the port here, and it is kind of interesting. Let me show you. There's a lot of these shipping containers, and they have these big vehicles here that pick up the shipping containers. I don't see much loading onto trucks, but they are moving around slowly, one little container at a time. There doesn't seem to be much action. Look at all those containers, and not much at all is going on with them. I wonder how many days or maybe even weeks they sit here until they get to moving them all. See, there's one there that has picked up a container. He's moving it out towards the ocean. I really have no idea. It seemed like they're just moving them around, like they're really not loading anything. They're just moving containers from one spot to another, as far as I can tell. And these two vehicles have been sitting there for about 2 hours, not being moved at all. Got a bit of a mess there. The shipping containers are really spread out a lot, and all these cars, I don't know if these are employee cars or if those are new cars that have come in from ships. I watched all of this for about an hour trying to see what they were doing, moving those containers around, and I can't figure out any sense to it. I suppose it's a good day to spend watching if you don't have anything else to do. Well, I'm going to take off now. Now on the other side of my ship, we've got this one that is called Mein Schiff. And based on that and these other wordings on the side, it looks like a German cruise line to me. And then right next to that is a Viking cruise line ship, which is called the Viking Sea. And then off to the left here, it's a big sailing ship. And several years ago, I did a 7-day cruise on a ship similar to this. This is the Sea Cloud 2, so I know it's not the one I went on, but it looked about the same. And it called itself the world's largest sailing ship. You see those big 3 masts there with the sails rolled up. It had a passenger capacity of a little over 200. And man, was that a grossly different experience than on the big sailing ships like the one I'm on now. Being so small, it rocked left and right a lot. And I noticed it the most when I was trying to sleep, which was very difficult when you're constantly rocking right and left. So I did that cruise just for the experience, but I definitely would not do it again on any ship this small. It had similar facilities that the big ships have, and you get to watch them put down and put back up the sails. I did a video of the whole trip. It was very interesting, but no, I wouldn't do it again. And this is exactly where my sailing ship was docked, which was on the Royal Clipper cruise line. And I had to fly into Barbados to do the embarkation. You can see right there, it's backwards, it says Barbados. So this is the home base of the Royal Clipper line and whichever cruise line this ship is for. The name of this tour is Boats, Beaches, and Barbecue. And we're taking off to the beach in a catamaran. And these three couples have a front row seat. Here's some shots of the shore from the catamaran sailboat. They have put up the sails now, and it goes out a little further. Right about to there. Looks like we got some hotels on the beaches over there. I'm not sure which beach we're going to. Looks like there's a lot of them to pick from. And I can see our ship from here. That one with the red on top. You can recognize that. Right there, that is the got four cruise ships very closely down right here. I barely see one right back there. So this is where we're getting off the catamaran. Just a little ways offshore here. You go swimming, and then you can swim out to the beach. I'm not sure how deep the water is. I will soon find out. So this is a really nice beach, it looks like.
No stripping on the boat, sir. The kids on here. The kids. Oh my God, kids. Close your eyes, kids. It's a mill shop.
Looks like there's beach resorts all around here. I think that's a deep sea diving boat that I saw out earlier.
After you put it on,
The guy going out by himself. I bet those sailboats are for rent. Really big resort here. Well, I'm going to go in swimming. Well, everybody went out swimming, except for, I don't know, maybe one or two people. It's about 15 feet deep here, I was told. So we all took one of these pink noodles, which helps a lot. Now this guy said he couldn't swim at all, so he had a lot of help with that big floaty. Now several people made it all the way over to the shore. And I see them walking around with their noodles. But the large majority of people just hanging around here near the catamaran. Going down the stairs. I tell you, it's easier getting down than up those stairs. Now here's a platform over here. Let's see who's on it. 1, 2, 3, 4 people. Several boats around. They're cooking our barbecue lunch here right on the boat, so we're going to eat it here on the boat. I kind of had the impression that they were going to set things up on the beach, but they didn't. We're just hanging around the boat. Looks like they're ready for lunch. Got a grill way out back here. There's some more boats. A little further outshore from the shore, I mean. Well, that was a very good lunch. Barbecued chicken, barbecued fish, 5 side dishes, and this whole boat trip we've been getting free cocktails and soft drinks included in the cruise fare. So it's turned out to be a very enjoyable trip here. Not many people on the beach over there, is it? Well, folks, this has been a nice, relaxing, fun day on the catamaran. Well, if you come to Barbados, this might be a cruise that you want to take as you come here on the cruise ship. Well, folks, this has been a fun day. Sailing on the catamaran, swimming, and having a late afternoon lunch. This might be a tour that you might like to do as you come on the cruise to Barbados. Good day, folks.